this and weed. Comedy and weed are my vices, which I'm glad about, you know? Like what are you into, bud? What are those things that you just got, addicted to and you can't stop doing them? Video games? Yeah. Now, what about me looking this way made you fucking think I was talking to you? Video games. And how old are you, bud? 29. Yeah. Well, your voice says otherwise. Your voice says that you were teaching children how to, count to 20 on the set of Sesame Street. No, I'm the only one that thinks he sounds like a Muppet? Okay. Fair enough. You guys are more of a Pokemon crowd. 29, and what's your favorite game? Because obviously there's a lot of cash to be made now in that world, so that's got to get you somewhat turned on, yeah? Soda? Yoda. Dota? Is that the game? Oh, now what happens? Sir, if you could get out of here for this next part, that'd be great. Thank you so much. I didn't like his energy. It was great timing. What happens in the game Dota, bud? Take us through an afternoon, or I'm probably assuming a weekend, right? You're probably dedicating 72 hours to trying to conquer Dota. Because you said video games with a lot of conviction. Like, this is truly what you live for. Which, again, no judgment, because everyone find, in all the chaotic bullshit that's going down, you gotta find that thing that you dig and do it, as long as it's not affecting people. But again, video games is way more normal. There's people out there right now that aren't so lucky, that they have gotten conditioned and accustomed to being into some fucking silly shit. And it sucks, because it's gonna be difficult to make friends when you're like, I can't start my day unless I eat a bar of soap and suck on some toes. And you're like, all right, well, I'm probably not gonna be friends with you, Jill, because that's a lot to take in. What's that dinner conversation supposed to be like? Oh, so you sucked any good feet lately? Like, what, I'm more of a dial guy than a zest, All right, so what's in Dota? How do you get through Dota in the first round? What happens?
It's a 5v5, you fight each other for like 40 minutes.
So a real aggressive, a lot of combat?
Yeah.
Just jerk off? Is that what you just said, sweetheart? Yeah. She's not wrong. But fuck you. This is what he's into. By the way, if you want to throw shade, you better fucking lube up that hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to tell him what to do, help him get there. That's how that's got to go down. You can't just judge from the front row. All right, dude. Now that we're here, do you masturbate? And if so, how many times throughout a dodo day? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're really locked in and you're like about to beat level 3, and your mom's like, I made lasagna, and you're like, shut the fuck up, Mom! If that's happened, where does jerking off fall into the schedule? 20 minutes after you beat the level? Are you just so fired up? Or do you have to wait until like the next day and maybe clear your head of... There's no probably here, dude. You know exactly when you do it. Are you using the same controller? In between games. All right, good. So you do have a schedule. And now, here's where things are going to get a little tricky for me, and potentially you in the way that you respond to this question. Do you pull up your laptop and try to get some new content to look at, or is the game providing enough for you to come to? Okay, I don't know why you guys are getting so quiet right now. That is a genuine question. Also, let's be honest, the animations are getting a little too graphic, So it's like, how do we not know that Dota has some world where it's like you unlock the sword of death, and then you also unlock, Brenda to fucking, open her blouse, Okay. I realize we probably spent more time on this than needed. By the way, Brenda does sound like the name of a gal who's showing her tits in a video game, yeah? I apologize if there is a Brenda here tonight. Sweetheart, it would be amazing if your name was Brenda. And you're like, yeah, they based the character on me. What is your name, by the way? Yeah, you. What's your name?
Judy.
Judy. Fuck, it's a very classic name.
Yes, it is.
And Judy, what do you do here in Portland?
Oh, I'm retired, but I also work in farmers market.
Oh, so okay. So we also would have accepted. I'm not retired. Yeah. Judy, when do they have to take you back to the home tonight? Is it around 9 p.m.? I'm fucking with you. You've got a lot of spunk. You look like, can I be honest? You look like someone who might, very on the DL, grow pot in the back of your son's.
We're not going to talk about it.
We don't have to talk about it. Do you smoke pot?
I have.
You have? Oh, and what do you like to do? What's the go-to thing that you do? If you and I were to smoke a blunt after the show, which the offer is on the table. I don't like to lip service. I like to speak from the heart. We smoke a fat blunt. What would you like to do after that?
I'd like to mellow out with a very lovely gentleman.
Judy, my girlfriend is here. I'm going to need her approval. But, boy, the story that I would go back to Los Angeles with. Good for you. Are you looking for love right now, Judy? Are you hungry like the wolf?
Of course.
You are? Oh, yeah, and how are you going about trying to find love in 2020? There's a lot of new methods and ways to get it done.
Well, I haven't gone online yet.
Yeah, I don't think you need that.
That's a possibility.
It is, yeah.
But I have a walking path, and I meet these gentlemen with dogs, and I...
Okay, this sounds like a great setup for a story in which you get gangbanged, Judy, and I don't want... I gotta be honest, I've seen this movie before. I'm not gonna tell you where. We know you've seen this movie, but it's not... Oh, Judy, I love you. I want you to stick around as long as possible. But when you're like, I wander down a path where there's men with dogs. Judy, those are decoys. Those are all cat dudes.